Well, some people just don't learn. And some of us just love to laugh at the insane amounts of copium pouring out of their mouths. I mean, who could have imagined a so-called savior would fall so hard in the eyes of the fans? It's a textbook case of delusion, arrogance, and the painful realization that legacy doesn't make you bulletproof. You'd think after the Chibnall era they would have learned a thing or two. But nope, the TARDIS has officially crash-landed into a pile of smug self-righteousness. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Daemon, and today we're dissecting the fall from grace of the once golden boy of Gallifrey himself, Russell T Davies. Once hailed as the man who brought Doctor Who back from the dead, Russell T Davies now finds himself playing damage control in interviews, waving off criticism like it's just online warriors having a tantrum in a Reddit thread. Sorry, Russell, but this isn't just noise. This is a fandom screaming through the void, begging for a show they once loved. Davies recently hit back at those who've dared question the show's new direction, scoffing at accusations of wokeness and diversity being forced down the viewer's throat. To him, it's just an open door. But when the audience keeps turning around and walking out that door, maybe, just maybe, it's time to wonder what exactly you're inviting them into. When asked if he consciously writes these themes in, he said he doesn't even know if it's conscious. That's just life. You know what else is life, Russell? Audience feedback, declining viewership, fans abandoning the TARDIS in droves. That's reality slapping you in the face, but apparently it's easier to plug your ears and call it toxic. And then there's Varada Sethu, parroting the now standard defense that woke means inclusive, progressive and caring, and Nukuti Gatwa claiming it's about reflecting society. That's nice. But when your viewers are tuning out faster than a weeping angel on fast forward, maybe inclusivity alone isn't enough to carry a sci-fi epic that was once about thrilling stories, strange monsters and, yes, even mystery. Doctor Who used to be a beautiful blend of horror, science fiction, adventure and philosophical morality. Now, it's become a stage for lectures, with the plot taking a back seat to virtue signalling. And when people complain, they're branded as bigots or relics of the past. Funny thing, isn't it? For a show about time travel, it sure doesn't know how to respect its own history. Davies is out here asking, why limit yourself? Why breathe in the exhaust fumes? I don't know, maybe because the original formula worked for over 50 years and built one of the most passionate fandoms on Earth. But no, now we're in an era where progress is more important than plot, character arcs, or hell, even entertainment. And you know what really grates? I grew up watching Doctor Who stories that did have messages that were cleverly woven into actual stories. Take Nightmare of Eden. Is it the greatest serial ever? No. But underneath the laser fire and fictional drug smuggling was a pointed allegory about animal trafficking and poaching, issues very real at the time, tucked inside a proper science fiction tale. Or The Greatest Show in the Galaxy, a surreal off-kilter tale about the death of artistic expression and the commercialization of performance, reflecting Doctor Who's own struggle for relevance. Yes, I'm older now and can see these things more clearly, but even when I was 20 I could enjoy them because they worked as stories first. Now with modern TV cramming politics into everything like it's a checkbox, it's easier than ever to spot and harder than ever to enjoy. Because the message comes first and the story is an afterthought, if it even shows up at all. And let's talk about hubris. The sheer ego it takes to dismiss genuine concern from longtime fans, to act as if you know better than the people who carried the show through merchandise, convention attendance, DVD sales, and decades of loyalty. Pride is the deadliest sin, and in Dante's Inferno, hubris, arrogance in the face of divine law, lands you in hell. So when a man betrays not just his cast, crew, or even canon, but the very audience that held him up as a creative messiah, it's not the haters who've changed, it's the messiah who's fallen, and from the looks of it, he's taken the whole ship down with him. A legacy that once shimmered with brilliance has curdled into contempt. And the worst part? They're still talking down to the fans, still blaming the audience, still pretending like we are the problem. But we're not the ones driving a flagship sci-fi series off a cliff while yelling progress like it's a magic word that forgives all sins. We're the ones watching from the sidelines, shaking our heads and saying, "Told you so."
Check, check, check one, check two, check.
Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where, naturally, I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.